Are you sick and tired of having guns that are so basic and, trash? Well, take a look at this. You have a pistol in your hand that you use to play a laser tag. And the bullet can, the gun can be able to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times before going out. Well, if that's a problem, well, I have an answer because you can be able to create your own gun, and this is my version. You can create your own gun anywhere. So, I am going to teach you guys how to make a gun, and trust me, it is not that hard. It actually is pretty easy. So, let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is to grab your maker pen, and you want to go to palette, and then make your little. You can go ahead and make a little gun, and so I'm gonna go ahead, go with the basics because I don't want to be slacky all the time. Okay. This looks way off. Okay, that's my gun. So we got that gun there. Now always make sure to select the object with your maker pen. All the objects like this, or you can just, click on options and just select all. Select off one piece and then select again, go to options and make sure you click center pivot on selection. That way the trigger knows what it's doing. And also, it's a really good thing for animations, which I might be doing here on these educational videos as well, so stick around. And then now you want to do is to search up the gun handle, which is this thing. It has a whole bunch of circuits. It has a big circuit board, but that's fine. We only need to use like one of them. No, we actually need to use one of them. So if you want the gun handle to not fall, like gravity's taking over, you can go ahead. You can be able to configure the gun. Scroll down until you see disable physics. So then that way, whenever you drop it, it won't drop. It's really that simple. All right. So now what you want to do? Put the gun handle away. Get out your maker pen again, and then search up projectile launcher. This is where the bullets come in. So if you want to go ahead, and then there you go. You got a projectile launcher. Now what this thing does is whenever you configure it, not the mirror, configure the launcher, you're gonna see projectile color. And in this mine, I'm gonna choose orange because that's the basic raccoon color that everyone loves. So now we're gonna scroll down and you see projectile speed, projectile lifetime, sound enabled, projectile gravity. I'm gonna explain these. So sound enabled, of course, sound is sound. If you can't hear that, you're deaf. Okay. And then now we're moving on to projectile gravity. So let's say, okay. So if you shoot a bullet in real life, it's going to arc. It's going to go up and then down because gravity, is taking it downward. But whenever projectile gravity is not on, it just flies straight. So for this time, I'm going to leave it off. And then type laser. This is a laser. Now, there are two other types, which is a paintball and a cork, which I will show you here in a minute. Count. You can only have to 16 of these bullets at once. The more bullets you have, the more it lags. So, yeah. Count is the amount of projectiles fired in one shot. So, if I, select 16, it would shoot 16 bullets a second. Not just kidding. Spread. So it's like a shotgun. If you make it all the way up, you're gonna have a bad day. If you put it down here, you can turn to a shotgun. Force. So if I go ahead and if I drop my maker pen on the ground, it's gone. The amount of force that the bullet has depends on that slider. So if I go ahead and configure it again, the less force it has, the less it knocks back. So, yeah. Then can hit player holding tool, very self-explanatory. Scroll down, and that's it. Now, we ain't done yet. we go to here. You go to connect on your Maker Pen. Go to wait, where is it? On gunfire. If you go to on gunfire, hold the trigger, then get over here and go, yeah, and then fire forward. Fire in direction, it just shoots the other way. So, yeah. And until when you click the handle, it's going to, Now, how do you reload it? Easy. You just grab it with the other hand. So let's say, let me use my head for example. Wait, yeah, I can. Okay, so. Oh, he's dead. He's dead now, guys. No. Alright. So if I put my head right there and then point this at him. Remember the force thing I was talking about? I missed. Man, I suck at these. Okay. Ah! Okay. Now watch. He's not gonna do absolutely anything because, of course, the force thing is applied. It has 0 on it. So if I go ahead and configure that now, you're gonna see something stupid. So force is at 0, but if I put it all the way up to 100, this boat is gonna get launched. There he goes. See, he's just an upside down lemon. Okay. So now you may be asking me, how do you connect this thing to be on here whenever I grab it? Like why would this move but this is not moving? Great question, actually. Now you go to palette and then search up clamp. This is where the easy part comes in. Okay. This is a tricky part everyone may mess up on, so please stick around. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and move the trigger handle to where the handle of the gun is. So I'm going to put it right there. Alright, now. The model of the gun goes on the top. That is not where it goes. It goes on the top. That line connects to the pivot, the center pivot of the model. Now the projectile launcher needs to actually stand upright. Like that, there you go. Now the projectile launcher will also go on the top. So where does the trigger handle go? If you guessed the bottom, you were absolutely right. So I'm going to actually give you a little tour. These are the pieces. The top is the pieces. The bottom is the base. So think of it as a rectangle. Okay, so now when you're ready to grab it, I reloaded it. You got an actual gun! Yay! And now we're gonna turn it into an actual weapon. So stick with me on this. Now, if you want your gun to actually automatic shoot, you can be able to do so by enabling continuous fire, and you can be able to max out the ammo as well. So I'm gonna send it to 40. 640, that's a good one. Okay, so now, yeah, and then you can be able to do this. Now, if you want that to happen, if you don't want to shoot so fast, you can come over here and you can scroll down. No, that is not it. You have to select the gun handle. Scroll down and you see rate of fire. So now, if you put that like right here to 4.29. Very basic indeed. So now, is that it? Is that how you make a gun? Well, let's just say more things are coming. Okay. Now I'm going to show you something that makes people angry. So let's do it. Now, projectile speed, very stupid. Now, count, really stupid. Spread, real stupid. Remember that thing from one of my videos? Oh wait. Oh, okay. The reason why that some of the bullets are not showing is because the CPU in the I think the CPU, but if you just shoot at it, yeah, the network it goes upwards. So if it reaches a certain number of bullets, it won't be able to register. So that's why, my friends, you should always set it down to like I don't know 6 bullets, and then that way it won't go up as much. Yeah, that's it for this educational video. Have a great day. Goodbye.